Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So it hasn't been like a super long time since my last video, but it feels like a long time for me because I do have a lot of really cool stuff to put away today. I put out like a bunch of videos right after With Youth came out. I think I might have done 4 videos in like maybe 1 month or like 6 weeks or something, which is like unusual for me, but as you could probably tell, I was very excited to have new Twice content and new stuff to put away for my beloved Twice girlies. Today I have a very good amount of stuff today, I would say. Because I'm like nearing the end of my back collecting, I am trying to like slow the pace down of like how often I do videos, just so I can make sure that I have like enough stuff to put away in each video. So for this video, I have 3 stacks of Twice cards. Here is the first one. This is just for my back collecting. Then I have this huge stack, which is all just With Youth. And then I have another stack of, you guessed it, more With Youth cards. So today will be a lot of With Youth. I will actually be completing my album card collection for With Youth. So all of my album photo cards will be complete today. It's just things like any pre-order benefits and lucky draws, anything outside of like the usual albums that I will not be complete with today. I am really excited. Let's just get started. So I'm trying out a new setup today that I'm hoping will reduce the glare. I think it looks really nice, but if at any point I accidentally hit the tripod or something, yeah, just know that I'm getting used to this new filming setup. Anyway, so the first thing that I have to put away are these 2 Twice Coaster Lane 2 photo cards, which means that I will actually be completing my album card collection for Twice Coaster Lane 2. So I have Sana, and then I had the hardest time finding Jui. I could not find Jui anywhere. Finally found her, and it's actually pretty ironic. When I first started collecting, my so loving boyfriend purchased me the most amazing like bundle of K-pop, specifically like Twice goods, that I was not expecting at all. He even went to like a local K-pop store in person. Honestly, it's one of like my favorite Christmas memories because I really like wasn't expecting it at all, and it was just so sweet of him to do that for me, like to go to a K-pop store when he has like no interest in K-pop at all. But he got me so many nice things, and one of the things that he purchased for me was a Twice Coaster Lane 2 album, which at the time I was only planning on collecting Twice's albums from Fancy forward. So I ended up telling him that like I was so grateful for it, but I ended up returning it and buying, I think, like an Eyes Wide Open album instead. And to this day, he like never lets me live it down that he bought that for me and I returned it. But it's so funny because now I'm back collecting all of Twice's like physical albums, and I recently had to like go and find the Twice Coaster Lane 2 album that he had purchased for me. I always just think like it's so funny, like one of these cards might have been in there. I feel like for all my luck, it could have been this Jui, and that's why it took me so long to find her. Anyway, it is complete. Technically, I'm complete with the album photo cards. So I collected OT9 apparently for this era because there's only 2 photo card sets, which is so funny because it's not even an era that like particularly speaks to me. But I collected this set at first, but like these outfits I feel like are just like the Knock Knock outfits, so I kind of had to have this set. But Twice Coaster Lane 2 is not complete because I do not have the second pre-order benefit set. I've been looking high and low for it. I cannot find it. If anyone has it, sees it, doesn't want it, please send it my way. All right, so then after this, we are skipping to Signal era. And I have something that I have wanted for a really long time. I finally got it, the Signal monograph. I finally have it. I'm actually super close to, not super close, but I'm pretty close to completing my monograph collection. So I'm just missing, I think, 5 of the monographs. But I felt like Signal was going to be like a little hard to find for a good price, which it was. And there are definitely a lot that I'm still looking to find a good price. Like I can see them, that people are selling them, but I'm not willing to pay as much as people are asking for them. I had contemplated like trying to collect the cards individually and just purchasing the photo books for the monograph, but that just seems like so much work to me. I just like do not have the brain capacity for all of that work. I just think it's far more convenient for me to just purchase the monographs with the photo cards. But this is my completed Signal monograph collection. I'm so happy I have it. They're so cute. And Signal is another one of those songs that has really grown on me. When I first heard it, I feel like I was like, oh, I can tell why this isn't everyone's favorite Twice song, but like, it's so good. It's so cute. It's addicting, like every Twice song. And then the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna skip all the way actually to Yes or Yes. It's funny, I feel like lately I've been like almost nervous to film these videos because I don't prepare what I'm gonna say during the video. I just kind of like, I don't know, mind dump, like let my thoughts flow free. So for this, I do have the Yes or Yes monograph, which is the other monograph that I purchased recently. But yeah, I usually just kind of like, I don't know, whatever sort of comes to mind that's Twice related is what I end up saying. But I have this like deep fear and complex that like people are just gonna think that I'm boring when they're watching. So I try to think of things that are interesting. There are some people that I watch that I just find them like super, super captivating and fun to listen to while they're updating their collections in any of their videos. And I'm always just like, oh God, am I keeping people's attention? I don't know. But I have found that as I've been watching more and more like collection videos, that I really enjoy watching them on like 1.5 or even like 2 times the speed. I don't know why. I just like, I want to watch a video, but I don't always have like the fullest time to watch it or something, but I'm excited to watch it. I will watch it at like a faster speed. And so if there's anyone out there that wants to watch my videos at like 1.5 or 2 times speed, like feel free to. Sometimes I feel like my ramblings can be so slow and I can find them like a little bit cringy. And it's almost like easier for me to rewatch my videos when I watch them at a faster speed, just because I sound less cringy and like I'm talking really slow. Anyway, that was a little bit of an existential crisis I just had there. I will stop talking about like my fears of filming YouTube videos and I will just talk about Twice stuff. Anyway, here is the Yes or Yes monograph set. It's really cute. I think if I could go back in time, I might tell them to rethink the borders possibly, but they're cute. Oh yeah, and here's what the backs of these look like. I really like them. They kind of look like almost like tarot cards. I think that's what they were going for because I think, yeah, Chaeyoung does like tarot card readings in the music video. So I think this is a really cute, pretty back. And then we're going to move on to my ring pop set, which I actually have made a lot of really good progress on. It's actually very exciting. I have Nyan, and I have Jihyo, and this is the crazy one. I cannot believe I found this and was able to pay like a good price for it just because it's like infamously known for being one of the harder ring pop photo cards to find. But I have Chaeyoung. I was shook when I got this and I was like so nervous as soon as I had it sent. Like I was like questioning if I should have had it sent tracked or not, just because I was like, I'll never be able to find this for a good price again. But I did find this from someone that I have like bought and traded with a couple times on Instagram. They are very lovely. They're probably not watching this, but if they are, thank you so much for bringing this photo card into my life. I promise you that it has gone to a good home. And then I have Jui. And then I actually have the rest of the set accounted for and like semi on the way. My friend that I buy from all the time, she's so amazing, and I've traded with her a couple times, and we actually met at a couple of Twice concerts in person. She's so lovely and wonderful. She asked me if I wanted to join her Nyokyoko because she had found the remaining ring pop cards that I needed, which was so nice of her. So I do have Junghyun, Momo, and Taehyun on the way, and my ring pop set will be complete. She actually just messaged me today and said that she's gonna ship out the cards from the warehouse soon. So they should be here relatively soon, fingers crossed. Anyway, that is everything I have for my back collecting, and now everything that we're putting away is just going to be with youth stuff. All right, so now we have my third of 4 Twice binders out. You may notice that I have these out of order. Like usually in my head, I would have stored these pre-order benefits in the Forever Then Glowing Then Blast version. But when you have like this orange up against the bear hat set, I found it like visually very distracting to see this and then this. I couldn't just like be immersed in the world of these photo cards, and so having this like nice neutral tone, I feel like sets this up much nicer. That is why I have the pre-order benefits backwards from the order that I have the album photo cards in. And I'm actually gonna do something new and hopefully good with my layout for this particular era. It's something I'm gonna experiment with. I'm hoping that it'll look really good. But yeah, first I'll just put away the cards as I normally would, and then I'm gonna try putting them away in this new sort of way that I wanna do it. So exciting. Everyone's favorite set this era. I am completing the bear hat set, and this Junghyun card. Ooh, you know when you love something so much that you just like cannot contain yourself? That is this photo card. She probably has my favorite photo card of all the bear hat set. I mean, they all look beautiful and adorable in these hats. I would give Dahyun also like a close second for this as well. But the Junghyun one, just like, I don't know. She looks so cute. But yeah, we are completing this. This is actually the first set that I had all of the cards on hand for. And then we have Chaeyoung. Yeah, it is the first set that I had all of the cards on hand for, which is crazy because it was the one that everyone was sort of like stressing about getting. This set is adorable. I would say I do wish that Chaeyoung's was like a little bit further away in terms of like of how uniform it all looks. Is like a little bit thrown off by Chae, but she looks so cute in there. Like I have to give her a free pass, I guess. Then we are completing my regular forever version set. And I had originally wanted to start with this set as like my first set in the my collection, but once I start like sort of reorganizing into my new setup, you'll see why I didn't. But this set is so beautiful. They look amazing, they look stunning. I love that they gave us like this set as well as this set, because in this set, even though it's so cute, you can't really see the outfits that they're wearing, and I love to see their outfits. So I'm glad that we got this one. So then after that, what's this? Oh, right. I forgot. How could I forget? The next set that I'm putting away is so exciting. And this set actually isn't complete. It's so close to being complete, but it's not. But it is the glowing version Nemo special card set. So it's the crown set, which this for me, like, forget about like the bear hats in terms of like how hard these cards have been to find. Like these cards were actually so difficult that I ended up in total, I think I purchased like 7 copies of the Nemo albums just to get these. And obviously some I was able to trade for, but I have all of them except for Mina's, which is so crazy that I was able to get so many of them. If you have watched any of my previous videos, you'll see that I did an unboxing of all 3 versions, and in my first glowing version copy, I got Jihyo, which is the card that I wanted most out of all of them, which was amazing. So she was really shining down on me. Then I did another unboxing video just of all glowing versions of the album. I traded one for Jui, and then I sold the other one because I wasn't finding anyone who wanted to trade for one of the crown photo cards. But yeah, I have all of these. I'm just waiting on Mina. So fingers crossed, Mina will be here very soon. And this set, it's stunning. I want Twice to do a royalty concept for an actual album so badly, and I really hope they do because they are royalty. I could go on and on and on, but I won't. Now we are going to complete the regular glowing version, which these photo cards are, I really feel like this era, they really did put out like some amazing photo cards. And even the like POBs and lucky draws, which I typically haven't been a collector of, they put out like really cute sets, or like the photos themselves are beautiful. They kind of like mix them around so that like you can't sort of get like one cohesive set from one store. You kind of have to buy from like multiple different stores. But some of them are so good. I'm just like, oh, I wish that some of these could have been album photo cards. Anyway, here's the glowing set, all complete. It's beautiful. I love it. And then we're going to do the blast set, which this is one of those sets where, oh yes, for this one, I didn't collect both of the blast sets. So you'll see that I kind of just like picked whichever version of each member's photo card that I liked the best, or kind of just kept whichever ones that I pulled, like whichever was easiest for me. So technically my collection, my OT9 collection for this album is not a literal complete OT9 photo card collection, but I just like, I can't personally, like financially, it doesn't make sense to me to spend like money on, for me, it doesn't really make sense to purchase more than one photo card of a member in each outfit. And so for me, like I already spend like a fairly good amount of money on my collection. I just think like I only need one of them in each outfit, and for me, I'm personally satisfied. For people that collect entirely OT9, I'm jealous of you. I think that's amazing. But I personally am satisfied with just one set of them in each outfit. Now it's different with like these, where this is like a prop, like a different thing. And I would say like if, say for example, like the crown cards came in the regular albums, I probably would have just not collected this set and only collected this set, because this came from the album and it's pretty easy to obtain them. I did collect it as well as this. So typically I don't collect more than one set in the same outfits. Like for this one, you kind of can't really see their outfits that well because of the bear hat. So anyway, me justifying my financial decisions. But yeah, this is the set. So like some of them were doing like the little like Cheong like punch, or like the little like fist to their cheek thing. Then some of them were doing like a little like hand up here kind of thing. And then some of them were doing little like cat ears. You can tell that they had all taken these pictures with the intention of them all doing the same thing, like all of them for one set. And then whoever decided like how they were going to distribute the photos into Photocards in like the albums, and then with all of the different like pre-orders that you can get from stores, clearly they weren't interested in like trying to make that vision come true. So there are, I think technically you could find an OT9 set of like everyone doing this pose, everyone doing this pose, and then everyone doing the cat ear pose. Based on what we had, like I said, I just chose which ones that I thought were the cutest of each member. So for this middle row, I thought they all looked cute doing that pose. I thought they looked cute, and they looked cute doing the little like punch. And then Jui, I think I just pulled that one. Otherwise, I probably would have kept the cat ear one, but I wasn't really interested in trying to trade for it. And I don't think I pulled Momo, but I think I liked this one of her better. Anyway, that is everything for like the actual standard editions of the albums. And now we'll get into the digipacks. For the digipacks, we will be finishing these as well. So I'm collecting both the like regular album card that came with the digipacks as well as the pre-order benefit. At first, I wasn't going to collect the pre-order benefits from the digipacks, but I don't know, they just look really cute in them. And because like they weren't selfies, it like justified it as being like different enough for me to want to collect it. I just apparently keep breaking all my own rules for this era. It was not my intention, I promise. So cute. And then we will finish the pre-order set. Yeah, I just think some of their poses were so cute. Like Dahyun, she looks so cute there. And I like that you can sort of like see their outfits a little bit more in these. I don't know, the fact that like these were non-selfies made it feel different enough. So I'm content with my decision. So yeah, now the digipacks are complete and they look really good. So now we're actually gonna move on to some really, really exciting stuff. I have decided that for this era, I wanted to collect two sort of non-album Photocard OT9 sets. So I wanted one that represented I Got You, and then I wanted one that represented One Spark. So for my I Got You set, I am doing sort of a mashup of different like pre-order benefits from different stores. I haven't gotten all of them yet, so that's why my album photo cards are complete, but my like entire With Youth collection is not yet complete. But these are the ones that I have. It took me a while to figure out like sort of which pre-order benefits I wanted to get. I wanted something that looked like a cohesive set, but I wasn't sure like which outfits basically I wanted to collect them in. And I thought about collecting them in their sort of like whites and grays, sort of like flowy outfits that they wear when they're all like doing the choreography together, like in the field that they're dancing in. But I also figured that those outfits were very similar to, to these outfits. So like, I kind of was okay not getting that outfit. So instead I wanted to get something that was sort of like more unique and individual to each member. And I saw that a bunch of the pre-order benefits had them wearing these cute little earmuffs. There's actually like there's a photo card for each member wearing these earmuffs, I think except for Mina. I don't think she has one for whatever reason. But how I'm justifying it is because I didn't get the earmuffs for Chanyeon or for Chaeyoung. I just thought that like, as soon as I saw her in this, I needed to have a photo card of her in this little like cute, I don't even know what you call it, like little pullover hood thing. And so the vision is that they're all wearing some sort of like outerwear, or like something that would protect you in the weather from like the cold and the elements. Everyone is wearing the earmuffs except for Chanyeon, who has her little hood, Mina, who has her little like head scarf her scarf tied around her head, and then Chaeyoung, who has a glove. They actually all have a like glove one, but Chaeyoung's is the only one that I decided to get for this set because I didn't love her earmuff one. I just like this one better, and I think this outfit's really cute. So technically, like, they're not all wearing the same concept. Chanyeon and Chaeyoung are technically wearing their like, I'm on a boat, I'm on a ship sort of outfit, and these are them in their like, I found this beautiful field of flowing grass outfits. I just think they're so cute, and I think the set is gonna look really cute and beautiful all together. I am having the hardest time finding Momo and Jui. So if anyone has Momo and Jui's earmuff pre-order benefits, please let me know. And then I have Nayeon and Sana both on the way in a group order. I actually got all of these. I purchased Chaeyoung and I got all of these in group orders. These are coming in a group order, and then I just need to find these. I was unable to get either of them. But anyway, it's gonna look amazing. It might take some time, but it's gonna look super, super cute. And then, moving on, I wanted to have a set for One Spark. And so the outfits that I really wished that I could have like an album photo card of were the like red and black outfits. And luckily, I think it's with Mew, I don't know how you pronounce it, but they had an entire lucky draw set in this concept. And so I was able to get the entire set from a trusted seller that I've purchased from a bunch of times. So this was very convenient and just came all together, which was lovely. Like, I wish more of the pre-order benefit, like store cards, could have been done in just like cohesive sets, just so it would have been a lot easier for me to get like this set, which is like from a bunch of different stores technically. But this came all as one, cohesive. They definitely did that on purpose, I think, so that there was no like one store that had like more desirable photo cards than another, just because I think like a lot of people probably wanted ones that had like the earmuffs, like they're very cute. This set came all together super easy, and like I think that when I think of One Spark as an era, I don't know. It had a lot of really cool outfits, but I think this one was my favorite. I did really like the white outfits as well that they did for One Spark, but once again, they kind of had a similar vibe-ish, at least color palette-wise, to this one. I mean, to the One Spark outfits. So that's why I chose not to get that one. But the other Lucky Draw set from, I forget where it's from. Maybe it's not with Moo. I forget which store this is from. So excuse me if I'm giving the wrong store, but there's another store that sold like, they were doing like the half heart ones, which were super cute. And I would love those, but I'm not gonna get them. They were also doing like them in their white outfits, but they're all like sort of like in profile and they're so funny and cute. And if I could get another OT9 sort of like Lucky Draw set, I would probably go for those because they're so pretty and cute. But I'm gonna restrain myself. I think I've collected like more than enough for this era. And then the last outfits that they wore, which are their like purple, brown, gray, plaid outfits, I think they were cool. I do think that they were like very on trend, and I think that's kind of like where it stops with those outfits. I feel like they were just like, oh, this looks trendy, so like let's just throw it in the music video. But in the end, it kind of like didn't really like, the concept of those outfits and the styling didn't make sense with the rest of the music video to me. I just think they kind of like threw it in to be on trend. They look amazing, they look beautiful, but I think in terms of like the storytelling of the song and the overall like concept of the music video, those outfits made the least sense to me, and so that's why I didn't get anything of them in those outfits. So then the last thing that I have to put away, I have curated a group card section. So I'm actually going to like cut to a little clip of me doing some, how should I say, not arts and crafts, but I did a little DIYing because all of the Nemo albums came with specific, like, you know what? I'll just like cut to the clip and I'll explain it in that clip. So I've got my 3 Nemo version albums here. So I'm going to attempt to do a little bit of surgery on these albums to make group photo cards out of them. So if you'll see, they all come with this little like, I don't know, kind of opens like a book. And I've decided that I'm going to take each of these and make them into their own group photo card because they would fit absolutely perfectly. So I'm going to take some scissors to these. I know that can be controversial to take scissors to your own collection, but I'm going to do that, and I'm going to make group photo cards out of each of these. Okay, here goes nothing. Okay, now that is basically completely straight. It's a little crooked, but I think it'll look okay still. Here we go, on to the next. Once again, that looks pretty good. Happy with that. Pretty good, pretty good. These all come with like a little, if I can get it out, here we go. This back insert, so there's just the empty case. And it has with youth and the track list on the back. So I actually think that'll make an even nicer back. I like seeing the whole track list and the album title versus just their Twice logo. So actually, let's just go ahead and give this a little chop. Fits together mostly perfectly. And there you have it, 3 brand new, beautiful group photo cards. Anyway, so now you've seen the clip, you know what I was doing. So now everything's done and I'm going to put everything away. So first I'm going to put away the group pre-order benefit cards. And then I'm going to put away the little DIY cards that I made. So I have one for each era, as you've seen already. So I don't know, I saw a bunch of people, there was one era where like Stray Kids, I think, put out like these like mini postcard books or something like that. I forget which era it was. It was something, maybe it was No. I'll never remember. I'm so sorry, Stays, I'll never remember. But I saw people turning those like booklets into Photocards, and I just thought, like, I have like these, they're just gonna sit on my shelf inside the album where you can't see them, so I might as well cut them and turn them into Photocards. So I think they look really cute now like that. And I have a full group card page, sort of. I don't know, I did a peace sign, sort of, for this era. So I wasn't sure what to put in here, so I decided to just put in my little QR code cards from the Nemo albums. So that's what it looks like in the front. I think it looks pretty good, just having these as like fillers, and that's what it looks like on the back. But yeah, oh yeah, I did put these in upside down just because I wanted everything to be facing this way. I feel like group cards should face all this way. It's easier for me, I feel like, to look at that way. But I love the way that that looks. And then also, not to go back on my rant about like JYP giving us the most boring backs for photo cards you could ever imagine. But look, this is not difficult. It's literally just like the background of the glowing version concept cards. And that's a far more pretty, far more beautiful, like, back for a photo card. Like, it's so simple. Like, the bare minimum is all we ask for. Just like a nice, pretty photo card back that's not just a single color doing nothing. Anyway, so you might be wondering, like, oh, I see that you have like Nemo version stuff, but like your Nemo version, like regular cards, are not in your collection. Well, here's where things are gonna get a little spicy in terms of how I'm laying out this era. So what I'm thinking of doing, because I don't know, for whatever reason, I just like can't bring myself to have right now, like, I can't form words right now, but right now, if I put the Nemo concept cards in, I would have 1, 2, 3 full pages of them in the same outfit. And I just like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, I don't need to see that many pictures of them in the same outfit. Like, I just need one. And I first was like, I don't know if I'm even gonna like put these into my collection. I don't think they're necessary. But then it like, I don't know, they all came with the album and they are really pretty. So it's just like, I decided I am gonna put them in my collection, but to like justify it and not have, I'm doing a lot of justifying this video apparently, but to sort of justify putting them in the collection and not have to like flip through so many like pages of them in the same concept and styling, what I'm going to do is I'll use this as an example. What I want to do is on the back of this set, I want to put the equivalent like concept cards to the album selfies, and then it'll be like one big spread of the same concept. I've never done anything like that before. Like, I've never put like cards like back to back like this before, but I feel like it might look really cool to have an entire like 18 card spread of the same concept. So that is what that will look like. I'm gonna put these away. Like, I'm not even sure if I have anything interesting to say per se, like during this. Maybe I'll talk a little bit, but I might also like fast forward some of this. But I will show you me putting them away. But anyway, I think it's cool that JYP, not even just cool, I think it's so nice of them. No, it's not nice. I think cool's the right word. I think it's cool that JYP gave us like full sets with these Nemo albums, I just like, I've seen what they did for ITZY's Nemo albums and Stray Kids Nemo albums, and they're just, the cards themselves are so much nicer because they're not concept cards. None of them for ITZY or Stray Kids are concept cards. They got either unit cards or selfies, and I just like, I don't understand why we can't get selfies. I would have loved to have gotten like full OT9 sets of them with selfies, and like I feel like it would have looked, no, it would have been so cool if they gave us like, sure, another selfie set of them in this, and then the special card could have been one of their music video concept outfits. So like say the Forever one, you got an OT9 selfie set of this, but then your special card would have been one of them in maybe like the I Got You music video outfits, or this red outfit, or even like the purple, brown, and plaid ones. Like if they had photo cards of them in those outfits that were like a little bit more accessible, I probably would have collected them, because I think ideally I would love to have one of them in every single concept that they did for each music video, if possible. And so I just think it's like, I don't know, such a waste to have them in like, I have so many photo cards of them in one concept, and it's like, I don't need that many. I just need one beautiful set, and then a beautiful set of them in a different concept. Maybe I'm asking for too much, but I just like, I yearn for the days where they used to have like 10 different OT9 sets per album. I know like OT9 collectors are like, no, that's too much to collect. But I enjoy like selectively collecting stuff. And so for me, I love the idea of having an option of having them in all of their different outfits. So I really do miss those eras and those days, and I wish they would go back to that. But, so now you'll see my vision is that we'll move on from the pre-order benefits, and then we have the bear hat set. I put this here because I wanted this to have like its own moment, because it is like a really cute set and very special. And then when you go into here, I think this looks nice, like as a beautiful spread. Yeah, I did. Oop, wait, I put them in backwards. Ugh. That's the hard part about this, is that you can't really see what you're doing when you're putting these in. I always have to remember that they need to go in backwards when I'm doing this. But you get the gist of it. Anyway, this is what it actually looks like. And I did move Mina's to be like, technically it's upside down, but for some reason, like orienting it this way makes it look a little bit more like she's not completely horizontal. I don't know, in my head, it looks better, so I did it that way. And then moving on, we're gonna have nothing on the back here, because just like the bear hat set, I want the crown cards to have like their own little moment. And it gives like a chance for you to see like the actual backs of the photo cards. Not that they're anything too exciting this era. But then on the backs of the crown cards, I'm going to put the glowing version Nemo cards, and maybe I will do it correctly this time. So we have, I can see what I'm doing when I'm doing the first row, but not the other ones. We have Nyan. I'm doing the same thing with Jungin. I think, yeah, I have this upside down. For whatever reason, I think she looks less horizontal. I don't know why, when it's oriented like that. And here's Momo. And then let me do this correctly. So Sana will not go here. Sana will go here. Here, Jihyo. Mina. Dahyun will go where Jui is. Here's Cheon and Jui. I will fix them afterwards to make sure that they like line up nicer than they are now, but I just like, for the purposes of getting through this kind of fast, I'm doing it kind of like sloppy. But doesn't that look so good? I think it looks really good. I can't decide. Please let me know in the comments what you think about like this layout, 'cause it's definitely different from what I normally do. The closest thing I have to something like this is the Twistagram sets, the like Instagram and Polaroid set. Those ones look really good, sort of as a spread like that. But part of me is like, there's so much to look at. There's too much to look at. And then part of me is like, no, this looks really nice. This looks really cool. Once again, I did flip Mina over as well. I don't know, it just looks better to me that way. But yeah, I think this looks really nice. And I actually, when I was experimenting, I tried this out before I like sort of like wanted to commit to fully doing all this. And I actually think that the Blast set might look the best out of all of them with this particular spread. I think because like the backgrounds are all very like simple. I think it like just looks better. So you'll notice that right here with Chungyeon, that is actually not her Nemo version card. That's actually her Target card. I realized that like the Nemo version concept cards and the Target exclusive cards are essentially interchangeable. Like you could put either of them there and like it wouldn't really make a difference. And I just thought like out of all of the Nemo cards, Jungyeon's was the only one that was like so super close up. And so I thought it would look nicer if I actually switched hers out with her Target exclusive, which now Jungyeon's card is actually the only Target exclusive of Twice's that I own. I don't typically collect the Target exclusives, but I do buy from Target because it's like, why not get an extra photo card if you're going to be buying an album? But I'm never particularly like enthralled by the concept cards, so I don't usually like collect OT9 for them, or I haven't ever collected OT9 for them. But I think that like Jungyeon's Further Away Target card looks so much better with this as a set than her really close-up one, because like her one just basically was like a straight up like just of her face, and no one else is like that. And so I think this looks a lot better, and I'm really happy with it. And I think this one looks like the most cohesive, probably because no one's photo cards, Mina, I'm looking at you, no one has horizontal cards like they do in the other sets. So I think this set for me is like the most pleasing to look at. And then the last thing I want to do, I don't know why, but like since I was doing like these spreads of them with the same outfits, I thought it might be fun to do a spread of them in this outfit as well. So I think I'm actually going to take these out and do a little spread for these as well. Why did I take these out of order? I think it might look cool to do a spread for the Digipack. Oh my god, I'm taking everything out of order. To do a spread of the Digipack cards, as well as the Nemo ones. So let me take, we won't be needing this page anymore. And I'm going to put, yeah, I'm gonna put these ones here. Normally I think the idea of putting these first is better. But I think since we have like concept style cards on this side, and these aren't concept cards, but they're not selfies, I think I'm gonna put these on this side. And I think it's going to look very nice when it's all done. But yeah, we actually have had a lot of really exciting news in Twiceland lately. It is, I think it's confirmed, or all but confirmed, that Twice or Twice members will be having at least 2 more albums released this year. So first, apparently in June, we're gonna be getting Nayeon's her first comeback, because she had a a debut, and now it's her first comeback. So her second album will be coming out maybe as early as June. It's almost May and they haven't announced anything yet, so we'll see if it's actually June. And then apparently before the end of the year, maybe in like, I think I saw somewhere maybe around like August, September, October, Twice will be having a full group comeback. But yes, oh yeah, no, honestly, that looks really good to me. I'm really happy with this. But yeah, Twice will be having a full group comeback as well before the end of the year. Am I a little disappointed that we're not getting a Chungyeon solo like we've all been like desperately dying for? Yes. And then I would love for my school lunch club trio to get some sort of like something outside of group activities, because at this point, all 5 of these members have had their own stuff, whether it's a solo or a subunit, but Chungyeon and the school meal club have not had anything. And I know that people talk about like not every member can necessarily carry a solo on their own, nor would they maybe want one. But if they do want to do some sort of like a solo or a subunit, like I personally would love to see it. I would like literally be happy if any of them released something. Yeah, especially Chungyeon, just because like her voice is just so amazing, and I just like, I would love to hear the kind of music that she would put out. But yeah, and I just feel like at this point, I don't know why, but it feels right to me that all of them have the opportunity to put out some sort of like non-OT9 Twice project of some sort. But yeah, hopefully we'll get that. But I'm so excited for Nayeon's comeback, and Pop was literally like incredible song of the summer, and I can only imagine what she's gonna bring us next. And then of course, I'm over the moon that we're gonna be getting another new Twice group comeback, considering that last year we only had one comeback, Just Ready to Be. So it was hard living through that drought of no new Twice OT9 activities, but that will not be happening this year. Anyway, let me give a little flip through of what we have so far. It's like pretty close to being complete, but we have our 3 pre-order benefit sets. Then we have the Bear Hat set, the Forever Version album set, and the Nemo concept cards. We have the Crown set, not yet complete. Mina, come home to me, please. Then we have the glowing version. And then we have the blast version spread. And then we have the Digipack spread. And then we have my yet to be completed I Got You set. And then my One Spark set. And the group cards. And that's everything. Anyway, let me leave us on a beautiful spread. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody, as usual, stand twice, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.